Okay, there's something that you see every day in life and especially on websites called user experience, and understanding this can change how much money you make. And I want to start with an example from my very website. So if you don't know, I happen to be really good at juggling and I grew a whole following on social media from it. And one of the things I did was I sold juggling balls. So people would come to my website, they could buy a set of 3 from me, and that all sounds good, except for the fact that there's this thing right here called the Juggler's Bundle. Now, I know this looks kind of bad on PC, but almost all of the people who bought were on mobile, and on mobile this looks a lot cleaner. But basically the insight here is that I used to just have the juggling balls for $30, and that means the most I could ever make from a single sale was $30. But then I added the Juggler's Bundle, which made it easy for people to buy a 2-ball add-on and a bag. And this right here, the Juggler's Bundle that came with all 3 of these things combined, was $45. So this basically made me an extra like $10 in profit just from them clicking this button instead of this button. And what do you know? Probably more than half of people chose this option because it was a more appealing offer. So people could have easily gone to my website and bought this bundle without this button here. They could have just gone to juggling balls, bought 3 individually, bought 2 more, and then bought a bag all separately. But the fact that it was made really easy in one spot on the page when they were about to buy anyway made them give me more money. And so this is called user experience, and it basically refers to how the user interacts with the design. In this case, it's the design of the website. And if you care about making money, you can design your user experience to make it way more likely that they will pay you more money rather than pay you less money. And really the key is to make your user experience as intuitive as possible so there's no hiccups or friction when they go to purchase. And this website right here is one that I found recently that perfectly demonstrates the importance of good user interface. So I'll leave the link to this in the description, but it's called User In Your Face. And basically they explore what bad user interface looks like just so you can understand how important good user interface actually is. So let's start by trying to play this game. To play the game, fill in the form as fast and accurate as possible. No, that doesn't do anything. Please click here to go to the next page. Okay, and only the button here is clickable. Now we have a big cookies banner. Is cookies a problem for you? Yes. No. Okay. All right, and it's just cycling through these things. We have a timer counting up. Choose password. I have to delete this. Let's say the password is poopy123. Email Bennett@gmail. Okay, there's not even a .com. Oh no, there's a .com. All right. Bennett@gmail.com. Oh god, you can't even scroll on it. Okay, I can't even get out of this view. Oh my, okay, time is ticking. Close. Okay, wait, I literally have to just manually scroll through this whole thing even though it takes forever to scroll. Okay, after 10 minutes of scrolling, now I can press accept. Okay, I do accept, so I have to uncheck I do not accept. The cancel button is really big, but I know not to click that. Close this. So next. Oh, and my password, okay. My password is wrong. Okay, so boom. My password is not unsafe. So it's safe, so I should be good to go. Okay, boom. This is me. Please upload any image. Let's upload this one. Download image. Why would I need to download the image? Choose 3 interests. Okay, I have to uncheck everything. Let's say Post-its, squares, cinnamon. Oh my, I clicked unselect all. Next. Okay, personal info. Bennett12345, city, Oklahoma. Country. Oh my god, I have to just select the flag. US. Box 1. Birthday. Oh, does the year start in 1900? So I have to scroll all the way up. Alright, let's just say 1983. Male. Oh my, wait, this slider doesn't say what you're at until you actually land on it. About to turn 21. Street. Yes. Boulevard. That's my last name. Title, Mr. Okay, this cancel button makes me want to think that it's next, but it's not. Okay, next. Age and birth. Oh my god, wait, I have to. So what would this be? 2004 or 2005? Wait, yeah, that definitely does match. 2004. Doesn't need to be 2003. Gender. Oh my god. Wait, gender and title does match. Select proof that you are human. Select all the light pictures. Okay. Oh, I can't even scroll down far enough to see if I clicked those or not. Let's say I click those. And then I also help. I'm curious if this actually works. Oh, send to bottom. Oh no, it just goes away. Okay. Validate. Select all the pictures with glasses. I mean, all of these have glass. Select all checks. Oh my god. Okay, let's just do those. Wait, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this then. Oh my dude. Select all the pictures with a bow. Dude, I'm not going to be able to get past this stage. Let's see if there's an easy one. If there's not, I think I'm just gonna quit. Let's try glasses and then actually only select the pairs of glasses here. If I zoom in, also, I still won't be able to scroll. What is going on? I can't get past this page. Help. Oh my, there's 479 people in line. All right. I quit. Okay, so now that I've actually played the game and you guys saw this, I want to go through what were elements of user experience and how could they actually have been improved. So first of all, we have this no button in big green that responds when you hover over it. This should absolutely be the one button that puts you to the next page. This is like the most obvious click thing. And the fact that it's not clickable is really stupid. And then the fact that the word here is where you are supposed to click, but it doesn't look any different than any of the other text. You would think the thing that was underlined or the thing that was highlighted in blue, which would usually mean it's hyperlinked, would be clickable. But no, it's the word here. So that is absolutely awful design. Okay, now we have a bunch of things targeting me. So we have the cookies bar being huge and taking up a lot of space. We have the question, this site uses cookies. Is that a problem for you? And then if I say yes, this is a problem, which for some reason is the default option because it's highlighted in white, that's not even clickable. So I have to say no, not really a problem. And you'll notice that double negatives are used a lot here to show what bad UX actually looks like. Do not use double negatives because that makes it more confusing for the user and less likely for them to buy. Okay, then the timer pops up. For some reason, the timer is counting up. That doesn't make any sense. I can click lock. I don't know what that does. Oh, it just locks me on this page, so unlock. And then for some reason I can make it full screen, but that doesn't do anything, so I'll just close it. For some reason it's shifting between tabs 1, 2, 3, and 4. It should say static on each. Then I get to choose my password. Now this is dumb. I have to delete this. This has terrible contrast, so I can't even see that I have to do these things. And even if I did, this should be right under the passwords. So I know when I'm typing my password that I need to do that. But okay, let's say I type my whatever password, email, f@domain.org, and boom. Now again, big problem here. The next button and the reset button are really hard to see, and you're defaulted to clicking the cancel button, which you don't want to cancel. You want to go to the next step. So the designer should make it so that the next step is the easiest, most clickable thing. So next, it should have one capital letter. And then again, use of double negatives. Your password is not unsafe. Plus this is in red, which makes me feel like I did something wrong, but no, it's not unsafe. So that means it is safe. So I can click next. Oh, and I still, oh, and it wants me to type in this at blah blah.org. Boom. Okay. This is me upload any image, avatar. It's just loading though, so that doesn't do anything. I don't even need to go into it. You can obviously see why this selection thing is awful and confusing. Then again, the next button should be in green and the cancel button should be this color, but the next button is here. This thing pops up again. And then again, same sort of issues here. We have the placeholders that are getting in the way where I have to actually like literally delete the text here. The birthday was a problem, so when I type in whatever my birthday is, it should automatically choose the age for me, so I don't have to manually put in both. But another thing, when I move the slider on the age, the fact that it doesn't change until I let go is really bad. And also the fact that it doesn't show a scale here. So it should say 0 on this side and then 200 on this side, so I know approximately where I'm dragging it to. But really what you need is you need the slider to update in real time as I drag it, so I could stop it exactly where I need. But instead I have to like move it one by one and then check the result and then move it again. And then invalid first name. How do you know my name's not placeholder? Anyways, yeah, that's some of the user experience on here and why it's really stupid. And again, it's showing you exactly what not to do. You should be defaulting people into doing the action that you want them to do. So if you have them on a sign up page, you want them to sign up. So you want to make the next button as easy and big to click as possible to increase the chance that the user actually clicks it. So I know this video was a little differently than what I normally do, but I hope it was interesting nonetheless. And I hope you guys start thinking a little bit about UX and how you could use good UX and good defaults to make more money. These concepts really come from these two books. We have Nudge, which tells you how small psychological changes can make huge differences in outcomes. And then we have the book, The Design of Everyday Things, which go through how we can design stuff to be more beneficial for the user. So with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video, and peace.